covering northeastern and central Pennsylvania and everywhere you are. This is Eyewitness News at 11 in high definition.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Valerie Tysanner. Mark Hiller is off tonight. Gunfire erupts in the city of Williamsport as two are taken hostage and a man is sent to the hospital. The whole event lasted under an hour this evening, but gunfire shook up neighbors and sent police on high alert with guns drawn in the city of Williamsport. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Garrison joins us now live in our Central Pennsylvania newsroom with more. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Valerie. Williamsport police say it all started just after 6 o'clock tonight. A man with a shotgun threatened to kill one female inside a home on a darkened Penn Street, while another female there dialed 911. Now, police say the two were hostages and unable to leave that house. They barricaded themselves inside a room upstairs, and police arrived just as the man tried to force his way into their room. Gunfire is heard outside a home on a darkened Penn Street in Williamsport. Police say the gunfire finished what began as a hostage situation. A man was armed inside this home, and two females were inside, unable to leave. Nancy Brown lives nearby and heard the commotion.
I was sitting in my living room and I heard a gunshot, and I told my mom that was a gunshot. Pretty soon I heard like 3 or 4 more. I got up and went out to the front, out on my front porch, and I seen the cops going up the alley, and I heard the one officer say, "Stop, put your hands up."
Prior to shots being fired, here's what police say happened. The man who was inside the home went out the back door. He showed officers a gun. Police told him to put the gun down, and he did not, and that's when the gunfire started. 3 shots followed a single blast. Police say the man was hit in the shoulder and quickly taken into custody. An ambulance transported him to Williamsport Hospital. Neighbors wonder if this was a domestic dispute, but no matter the cause, many here are relieved the violence was limited.
Yeah, honestly, I was terrified because I didn't know what the guy would do. I didn't know if he would come up to my house or anything. I'm glad the situation was handled quickly.
Well, I think it's just going to happen more and more, but I want to give high kudos and the best to the Williamsport Police Force because they were here fast, they got the guy.
Now, the names of the people involved tonight have not yet been released by Williamsport Police. They say the man was armed with a shotgun and he did fire his weapon during that showdown with Williamsport Police. He's now being treated at Williamsport Hospital and he faces criminal charges. Valerie?
Well, Joe, looks scary out there. Do you know if anyone actually was hurt at the scene?
Well, as far as we've been told, no police officers were hit by the gunfire and no neighbors were hurt during that standoff tonight in Williamsport. And the two females inside the home, while reported to be shaken up, they were not injured by the gunfire.
All right, Joe Garrison, thank you so much, reporting live out of our Central Pennsylvania newsroom. Luzerne County Police are hoping you can help them track down a man they're calling armed and dangerous. Larksville Police released this surveillance video showing a man robbing the Adult World store on Route 11. Officers say the suspect came through the front door around 8 o'clock last night wearing a white bandana over his face. He pointed a gun at the clerk and demanded cash. Police say the suspect then fled on foot to a nearby car wash where he drove away in a red SUV with a roof rack. He headed northbound on Route 11 and is still at large tonight. Police ask if you have any information on the suspect's whereabouts or the robbery. You're asked to call 911. Police are continuing their investigation tonight after a Clinton County man was shot on Friday. The shooting happened in Lock Haven a little after noon. The Lock Haven Express reports that it happened on the 100 block of East Park Street. Police took 3 men into custody for questioning. The victim was taken to the Lock Haven Hospital before being life-flighted to Geisinger Medical Center. Eyewitness News has not yet been able to reach Lock Haven police. And state police are now saying a second person was killed in an Adams County plane crash. In news from across the Commonwealth, a plane crashed Thursday in a cornfield just a few minutes outside of Gettysburg. Police in the community say they heard what sounded like the plane having engine problems before it crashed. The crash was so loud, neighbors half a mile away thought it was a car crash right outside their door. The FAA and the NTSB are both investigating the cause of the crash as well as who died. There was not much left after the plane crash, so authorities are trying to use dental records and DNA to identify the victims. And in Northumberland County, people will soon be paying more taxes. The Northumberland County Commissioners voted Friday to raise taxes $1.5 million. It's part of a new $72 million 2014 budget, and it passed 2-1. Commissioners say property taxes will also raise, and the average resident will end up paying about $23 more in taxes. Well, it's time now for your Weather Authority first forecast. Meteorologist Drew Anderson joins us live now with all the details. Drew, what can we expect for the next week?
Well, some cold weather's on the way, but I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying the trend of mild weekends. Last week we had temps in the mid-60s. Today, not quite as high, but not bad in the upper 40s or low 50s. We didn't get any record highs like we did last weekend, but still, I got to open up my sunroof. That was good enough for me today. Our average high this time of year is 35, so well above average. Right now, the clouds are sitting over our skies. That's a sign of what's to come. They'll be with us all day on Sunday because of that. Some rains down to our south, and a lot of it. We'll be seeing about an inch of rain, and it'll be with us throughout the day on Sunday. 34 will be our low tonight with Sunbury in the background of the Weather Authority forecast. 36 heads our way in the morning, so the temperature's not moving very far because of the clouds. We only reach 40 by the afternoon. But as I mentioned, it'll be a wet day, and then get ready for the colder weather. Wait till you see the 7-day forecast. By far, the coldest air we've seen since last winter is on the way.
Sounds chilly, Drew. Not really looking forward to it, but I guess it is winter, right?
It's so true, myself included. I want the weather we had this weekend. Keep it going.
I know, right? I like this kind of spring-like temperatures. I guess one can only hope, right? Well, as the year winds down and 2013 comes to a close, the countdown starts for New Year's Eve festivities. New Year's Eve might be the Black Friday of the hospitality industry, and Kelly Choate, Eyewitness News reporter, she spent the day in Luzerne County, and she has our story.
Out with the wreaths and in with the streamers. Christmas is over, but the holidays are just getting started at hotels, bars, and restaurants. The Woodlands Inn and Resort is getting ready for its biggest night of the season, New Year's Eve.
This is huge. This is huge. I mean, December normally in this market is a slow time for restaurants and things of that nature. So this is a way to kick off the month with a bang.
The Woodlands is expecting 1,000 people to ring in the new year at its 3 separate parties. With cover charges that fit into any budget, the hotel is hoping to appeal to everyone.
You have folks who maybe don't want to spend as much, and just folks who want to come out maybe have 1 or 2 drinks at midnight. So it works out quite well.
The Woodlands Inn and Resort works with other hotels in the Wilkes-Barre area to share business on New Year's Eve.
We have many people who call us for rooms. I mean, it benefits another hotel if we send business their way. Obviously, they're making the sale on the room, and all they have to do is provide a shuttle to their customers. So it's a win-win for everybody.
It definitely shows that no matter what the economy is doing, everyone kind of is making time for themselves and realizing that everyone deserves, a little treat.
Many families and friends have made it a tradition to party hop from place to place. But no matter how people celebrate the holiday, the staff at the Woodlands Inn and Resort wants everyone to stay safe.
We're just looking to make sure that all of our guests have a wonderful time, end of the year, relaxation from all the everyday stress, and just really enjoy themselves.
The people that remember have a wonderful time, all right? And the people that don't remember, they probably had even a better time.
Reporting in Plains Township, Kelly Choate, Eyewitness News.
And now the Woodlands Inn and Resort did start planning for New Year's Eve all the way back in September. For more information on reservations, visit our website, pahomepage.com. Some families continued their holiday celebration at the Lackawanna County Trolley Museum today. To celebrate the Festival of Trees Community Day, county officials offered free admission today. The Christmas trees were decorated by area schools, organizations, and businesses. The Tree Festival is a fundraiser for Toys for Tots. The Lackawanna County Trolley Museum will be offering a reduced admission until December 30th. Well, coming up on Eyewitness News Weekend, musical fundraiser. How singers, dancers, and actors all came together to help get scholarships to young women in our area.
Plus, still heading to Eyewitness Sports. We're going to the high school hardwood, talk a little hoops, and tonight it's all about the ladies' hoops at Pittston area for their tournament. We're talking about that later on.